We're still good.
All right, we are here to talk about business credit, business credit, business credit. This is a much anticipated live. So you definitely want to come in. You don't want to miss this. I am joined by a special guest who I'm going to introduce momentarily. We are talking about 3 tips to getting $100,000 in business credit. I can't tell you how many business owners I talk to every day, every week about how do I get business credit? How do I get business credit? We're going to talk about the importance of getting business credit and why you need it, right? I am so excited about this because I'm one that has business credit. I want more business credit. I use business credit in my business. So I'm here to even learn some more things today from our special guest. So I want to introduce her. I don't want to wait any longer. Jeri Toliver. She is the founder of Flyy Credit. And we have something amazing for you all today. I'm gonna let her share her story before we dive into the tips. We want to encourage you all to get involved, to get engaged, participate, because we will be choosing one lucky winner to get a scholarship to the Flyy Credit University. Okay. And she's going to talk more about that too. But you have to be engaged. We're going to be asking you questions. So we're going to look at who is answering, who's engaged with what we're doing. And then we're also going to ask that you share out this video. Okay, because sharing is caring. Okay, there's so many business owners that want to know how to get business credit. Tag your peers, tag your friends in this video, share it out to groups, share it out to your pages, because we need as many business owners to get access to this information as possible. So many of us are suffering, we're lacking, we're not getting the money we need, we're not growing in our business because we don't know how to leverage business credit. So I am so excited. Thank you all. I see you all out there. I know you are excited. We've been pushing this out. Highly anticipated. Jeri, welcome.
Welcome. I'm so glad to have everyone here. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here, Shantae. I actually see a couple of familiar names in the YouTube chat, so that's nice.
Awesome. Awesome.
So
So
I
tell us about, I love a good story. You know, we know how powerful our stories are. And I want you to just give some background information on your story, because I believe it's so powerful how you even came to be founder of Flyy Credit and the Flyy Credit University. It's such a powerful story. So can you share that with us?
Absolutely. Well, honestly, y'all, I started out like most people. When I started my business back in 2015, I just kind of stumbled upon it in a way. Like, I struggled with bad credit terribly back in 2015. Y'all, I couldn't get approved for too much of nothing. And then what happened was I picked up a book called The Richest Man in Babylon. Has anybody ever heard of that book before? That book literally changed my life because it taught me how to manage my personal finances, which is something that I had never been taught to do before. Have you been? Were you taught to manage your personal finances, Shantae?
Now, I was one of the fortunate ones that was taught by my parents. Yes.
Wow, that is
Yes.
amazing. Because y'all, I didn't get that teaching. Did you guys get the teaching? Did you get the teaching
Many
about
people did
credit
not.
and personal finances? I didn't get taught it. And so a lot of the mistakes that I made because I just didn't know any better. And
Mhm.
so when I picked up a book called The Richest Man in Babylon, it gave me some direction, some clarity about what my next best steps were going to be for me. See, I got 2 kids, y'all. I was a single mom of 2. And one thing that I really didn't want was to live my life with regret. I was living a life that I didn't even want to live. I was working a job, working really hard, being underpaid. We were living in the hood. We couldn't afford to live in a place that we could feel comfortable. And so I said, I wanted to become a homeowner. I want to get out the hood and I want to have a backyard, a basement, a place where me and my 2 children can feel safe. So I hired somebody to help me with my credit, thinking I'm doing the right thing. And long story short, he scammed me out of $800, and I was out of $800. I still had bad credit, and I still had to figure out how to fix it. So I took the journey of trying to figure out how to repair my own credit and raise my own scores, and I was able to do it. It took me about 8 months to complete it, but I was able to take my scores from a 545 to a 765 in 8 months. And then people started asking me how I was doing it. So I started helping my family and friends do the same thing, and then it turned into a business. So in 2016, I started Flyy Credit. We started out with just helping people with repairing their personal credit for homeownership. And then what happened was it was growing so fast, but I didn't have the financing to cover the new customers and the people that I had to service. And I had this problem where I had more customers than I could actually serve. And because I was trying to increase my capacity, hire some help, get the supplies, get software to be able to automate the business, I ended up in $30,000 of credit card debt because of it, because I was maxing out my personal credit. I was draining my savings. I had tapped into my 401k just to try to get my business off the ground. And then my friend had told me about business credit. She was like, there's business credit available for you to do that, right? And I was like, what? What do you mean there's business credit? So when I learned about business credit, y'all, it was a total game changer for me. I was able to get my first $30,000 in the first month, and then about 6 months in, I was able to secure almost $70,000. And then I was able to hire the help that I needed. I was able to get the supplies. I was able to automate my business. I was able to put money into ads so more people could see what we're offering. And I was able to build our platform called the Flyy Credit University, which houses over 11,000 students. We have so far gotten over $55 million in approvals. We've helped them pay off almost $200,000 of debt. We've helped them manage their business finances, grow their wealth. It's been so phenomenal seeing all the transformations and stories that have come out of the university. So I'm really excited to be able to help you all do the exact same thing, be able to get the business credit that you need to grow your business, pay yourself a salary, and do the things that you were called to do, increase your impact and everything. I've got some really great stuff to share with you all today, but I just wanted you all to know that I've been there where you all are. I've done that. I know how frustrating it could be to be working so hard with very little reward. And I want to be able to help y'all with growing this thing today. So I'm so excited that Shantae invited me over here to share this with y'all, because we got some stuff to talk about.
Yes, I love it. And I love the key that I heard like in your story is turning trial into triumph. You took a situation and you turned it around, but you not only fixed it for yourself, but you saw a need and you helped fix the problem for others. That's why I love you so much. And just want to give a shout out to one of our dear friends, Kawana D. She is a government contracting expert. And I tell you all about building relationships, because relationships is currency. She's the one that introduced us. She connected us by email and we took it from there. And I liked what she was talking about. I felt connected to her story, and I liked the position that she was taking to shift the mindset, to shift the narrative around credit, and to really teach people how to overcome credit barriers. Okay. So not just with your personal credit, but also with your business credit. Both are one of the top things that are hindering many business owners from being able to grow and scale their business. Credit is one of the top reasons or barriers that is preventing business owners from being able to grow and scale their business. So that's why, Jeri, I am so glad you're here. They're glad you're here. I'm looking at the comments, many of them that can relate to your story with trying to get the help that they need, and they didn't. They spent money and it really didn't get them anywhere, right? Maybe something was deleted, but it really didn't educate them on financial literacy or how or what is credit and what do I need to do to maintain a credit score that is going to not put me at high risk, but to be able to position me to get everything that I want.
Yes.
And so let's talk about that. So can you just, before we dive into the tips to actually get to $100,000 in business credit, can you just explain a little bit more about what business credit actually is? Because I
Yeah.
don't want to assume people hear about it. There's a lot of talk about it. Everybody wants it, but I'm not sure that everybody really knows what it is
Yeah.
and why it's important to have.
I appreciate you asking that because there is a lot of information that's flying around. And a lot of it, y'all, is extremely misleading. And just some of it is just flat out lies. So we have to get clear about what exactly is business credit. Well, business credit is a way for you to build credit under your business strictly in your business name. So for you all that are struggling with poor personal credit, you can still build business credit. I saw a comment in the comments that say I already had good personal credit. No, I didn't. When I got business credit, my credit was in the trash because I had maxed out all of my personal credit cards trying to build my business. So I didn't have good personal credit. What I did have though was a business that was making money. So generally what I've been seeing in these internet streets are people selling you all this dream that you can get $100,000 in business credit with a business that's not established, with a business that's not making any money, with a business that really hasn't even gotten off of the ground yet. Now, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of opportunities out here for startups and businesses that are just getting started. They need some startup capital. They need to get the thing off the ground, right? But there are some business credit and financing that's not available to startups or people that have been in business less than 2 years or people that have less than perfect credit. So we have to understand that although there are options out here where you can get without good personal credit, there are options that you can get with good personal credit. You have to understand that they are not all created the same. Our goal when we're building business credit is to completely separate our business finances from our personal finances. See, I made the mistake of commingling my finances, and commingling your finances is one really it's very very dangerous because you've got all this income that you're trying to use to survive on your household, right? And then you've got the same income that's supposed to help you grow a business. So business credit was created for you so that you can completely separate your personal and business finances and then also be able to get the finances and funding that you need to grow your business. This is really important, y'all, because Shantae touched on this earlier. Y'all, over 82% of businesses fail in the first 5 years. Can you guess why? Just take a wild guess. Put it in the chat. What do you all think the 82% of business fail in the first 5 years are? What do you think? Throw it in the chat for me. Because it's mind blowing, the numbers and what the numbers say. Because the numbers say that people say money, right? Money, lack of stable income, capital, lack of finances. No money,
no credit.
Dinero. So yeah, y'all, that plays a part in it. But here's the real answer. The real answer is this: poor cash flow management. That's the real reason why people fail in business. 82% of businesses fail in the first 5 years because of poor cash flow management. So what this means is that the business is spending a lot more money than it's making, and the cash flow coming in isn't as strong as the cash flow going out, right? So we have to, first of all, get that stable. But it's hard to get that stable in the first 5 years because you're growing a business. So the funny thing is, let's take it a little step further. 79% of those 82% of people started off with too little money. They started off with too little money or probably no money at all. Now, show of hands, how many of y'all started your business in the last 2 years? When COVID hit, right? When COVID hit, did you start your business then? I want to know because I have run across a lot of people, Shantae, that have started their businesses in the last 2 years after COVID hit.
Many.
Yeah. It's like it just sparked something in everyone that says,
I want to start a business. I want to start a business. I'm going. So we see a lot of hands, a lot of me's.
Wow. Started before COVID, Myra says. I do see a lot of hands. Wow.
I know I started right before COVID.
Did you?
Yeah, my new business, right? So I've been in
Wow.
business 9 years, but I started this business and turned it into a business in January of 2020. So not
Wow.
anticipating what was coming with COVID, but
Wow.
COVID shifted a lot for people.
Yes. Yes, it
Yeah.
did. We saw a huge shift
Yes.
in the attitudes, right? People said, there's no stability here. We
Yes.
don't know what's going to happen. Life is not promised to us. We don't know. So instead of sitting around waiting for things to happen for us, when COVID hit, we realized we got to fend for ourselves. Nobody's going to come save us. We was locked in the
Yes.
house. And guess what the government was doing? What was the government doing around when COVID hit? Oh, let's talk about this. What was the government doing when COVID hit? What were they doing? They were doing something for business owners. What were they doing?
Mm-hmm.
What were they doing during COVID? I know y'all remember. I know you remember. I do.
Yes.
Closed
So much
down
support.
everything. But what else were they doing? They were doing something else. Bailing out business
Business owner.
owners, funding. uh, one before giving us money. Uh-huh. Giving us money. Y'all hear that? That's a phrase. It's giving us money. Now, I believe that language is very important, right? Funding, PPP loans and grants. They were giving away money.
Mm-hmm.
And I say this specifically for a reason. They were giving away money.
Giving. Yes.
Forgivable money. Trillions of dollars of it, by the way. Trillions of dollars of free money. Well, we're paying for it right now, right? But at the time, a lot of it was forgivable, AKA free. And a lot of people couldn't take advantage of some of those opportunities. Why? Because they didn't have their LLC paperwork. They didn't have a business bank account. They didn't have, decent average credit scores. A lot of people missed out on those opportunities because they didn't have their stuff together. So if you want to get financing and funding and money, free money from the government, you got to have all your I's dotted and all your T's crossed. And that is what business credit is. It gives your business the opportunity to survive and grow. Right? I got a PPP loan. Guess who else is still waiting on their loans to be forgiven? Who's still waiting on their loans to be forgiven? Students. That's who.
Yes.
But business owners are
Yes.
getting money left and right. So we got to take advantage of this stuff because I promise you, y'all, the money is out there. The money's out here in grants. The money is out here in scholarships. The money is out here in sponsorships. It's out here in business credit lines, loans. The money is out here. It's just waiting on you to qualify for it. So that's one thing that we're going to be talking about today is how to qualify for business credit. So even if you have poor personal credit, it's okay. You can still qualify for business credit. And I'm going to talk to y'all about 3 ways for y'all to do that. So if y'all want to learn that, I want y'all to put some money bags in the chat.
We're ready.
I want to see some money bags.
Money bags in the chat.
If we want to have, if we want to see some, I want to see some money bags. I want to know if you guys want the money today, because if you want to get hundreds of thousands of dollars, I need to see some money bags in the chat. Let me see what's in the chat. PPP loans, yeah.
And Jeri, I can I'm a testament to that. Like when I got business credit, I did not have stellar personal credit. And I know you asked in the beginning, like who had the education, like I did, but that doesn't mean that life doesn't hit you. Okay. So life has hit me twice in my life where it impacted my credit. And it went from being almost near 800 to down to in the 500s, right? So I had to build back up. And so as I was building back up, I had already started my business and I was a new business, right? So you said like, there are opportunities for startups, but you have to know, you have to build your business up and build the reputation and put the foundational structures in place. Yep. And that's what I was doing. So then I think it was about a year and a half in, I went to apply for business credit and I got it. Even though I didn't have, the highest credit score. But what I did have was a healthy business. And we talk about financially healthy business. Okay. So they looked at, like you said, what are you doing in your business? Are you bringing in the money? Okay. Money talks. Okay. So, and they weigh that more heavily than your personal credit right now. Is how well are you
Yep.
managing your business finances, and are you bringing in money into your business is what is going to help them determine if they want to give you any money, any opportunity. So, but the fact is even if you're a newly established business, you can get it. Even if you fell on hard times and you took a hit to your credit, everything can turn around for you.
Yep.
But there's practical tips that we're sharing that's going to get you there.
Yes.
So,
Thank
Jeri.
you so much for sharing that, because too often I do find, and we talk to a lot of people every single day. And one thing that I've noticed is that people are a little hopeless.
Yes.
They feel stuck. They feel like they don't have anywhere or anyone to turn to, and they feel like there are no options or opportunities out here, but there are plenty of opportunities out here for you all as business owners. Because think about it, as a business owner, we create opportunities. We create jobs, we create,
Yes.
a place where people can make some money to support their families. That's what entrepreneurship is about. It's about creating opportunities, not just for ourselves, but for our communities, for the people that care about us, the people that we care about, the people that count and depend on us, right? So, your business is an asset. So we have to think about our business from that perspective. And one way to do that is to collect more assets, and your credit is an asset. It is an asset, because if you don't have good credit, it's a liability.
Yes.
You got to spend a lot more money in interest payments and everything. So let's talk about the 3 ways for you all to start actually getting business credit and financing. Now, business credit and business funding are generally 2 different types of topics that people usually kind of commingle with one another, but they're very different. Business funding are more like cash products. Funding are like your loans, business lines of credit, grants, maybe some government contracting. Like, these are all funding opportunities for you to get money because they are cash products. When we think about business credit, we think about it from business credit cards or vendor accounts, some business retail accounts, maybe some business revolving accounts like gas cards. These are business credit because they're not cash products. They're not considered funding, right? They're just business credit. So we want to separate the two ideas so we understand what it is that we're actually looking for and how to qualify for it. Now, when you're trying to get approved for like vendor accounts or business retail accounts or business revolving accounts, like a Sam's Club card or a Costco or a gas card through Shell or something of that nature, these things take time to qualify for. Building business credit is very similar to building personal credit. There's levels to it, right? You can't just, if you've never built personal credit before, you can't just go to American Express and say, "Hey, American Express, give me your best, platinum credit card." You can't just walk in there asking for that unless you qualify for it. And the same thing applies to business credit. You have to first get enough vendor accounts, you've got to get retail accounts, you've got to get revolving accounts. That's how you build strong business credit. Okay, you've got 3 main business credit bureaus. You've got Dun and Bradstreet, you've got your Business Experian, and you have your Business Equifax. Those are your 3 main business credit scores and reporting agencies. And it's important that you focus on all 3 and build out all 3, because that's what's going to help you get qualified for the better terms, rates, and deals down the line. That's how you qualify for it. Now, if you're trying to get free money, these are 0% interest rate opportunities for you that are out here in the market, but you have to establish your business credit. I want y'all to think about it from this perspective. If you're like, "I want to get approved and I don't know how to get approved and I don't know how to start to get approved," think about it from this perspective. 3 C's. The 3 C's: your credit, your cash flow, collateral. 3 C's, very simple. Now, if you're like, "I want to qualify for business credit and finance," first take a look at your credit. Take a look at both your personal and your business credit, actually, because when you're looking to get like SBA loans, they're going to take a look at both. When you're looking at, larger lines of credit, they're going to take a look at both. So if you don't have good personal credit, but you've established business credit, great. But it's really good to have both. So if you don't have good personal credit, we can help you with your personal credit. We still help with personal credit, and we can also help you with establishing and building out your business credit. Okay. So you have to have both personal credit and business credit. That's under the first C, which is credit. Your second C is your cash flow. Your cash flow is based on how much money your business is making. Now, Shantae touched on this, that if your business finance is healthy, you've got strong cash flow, you're not mismanaging your money. That is an opportunity for you to get financing too. Because even if you have poor personal credit, what the banks ultimately want to know is, can you pay back the loan? Can you pay back the financing? That's all they care about is, are we going to get paid back, and are we going to get paid back on time? That's all they care about. But so if your business, if you can prove, right, that your business is making the money to support this loan offer that you're asking for, then great. But if your business cash flow isn't very strong, maybe it's seasonal, maybe you have up and down months, it's not very consistent, it's not growing, rather it's falling, then these are opportunities for you. So think about, how can I increase my cash flow? And for some businesses, it's going to require you to maybe hire some help, increase your capacity, get more supplies, more inventory, which does require money, right? So it's like this hamster wheel that we sometimes find ourselves on. But nevertheless, you can get approved for business financing just based on your cash flow. So if you've got strong cash flow and you can work that into your plan. Now, what's strong cash flow? For most lenders that we work with, strong cash flow to them is like $10,000 a month or more on a consistent basis. Some of them will go down to about $8,000, but for the most part, they're looking at about $10,000 or more monthly for the last 3 or 4 months. Okay, that's basically what they're looking for. If you're not quite there yet, it's okay. That's a number that you can shoot for, at least to say, okay, this is my starting number that I need to shoot for. And if you're already there, great, you qualify for some financing because you have some strong and stable cash flow in your business. Okay. And then lastly, we want to talk about collateral. Now, collateral are property. It could be equipment. It can even be invoices that you have. So let's say that you have a government contract, right? And they give you this contract. It's worth $100,000, but you're not going to get paid until 60 days from now, right? Well, the problem with that is that you have to fulfill the contract before you get paid, and you don't know where you're going to get the money. Well, this is where something like invoice factoring can happen, where you can sell that invoice to a company that gives you a percentage of the invoice so that you can hire the help and do what you need to do. And then they'll be responsible for collecting the money from the government. They'll collect the money from the government, take out their fee, give you the rest. That's how it works. So there's so many different options out here for business owners. It's just about understanding what those options are and understanding, what's going to work best for your business, because everybody's business is different. So that means that you have different business needs. But those are 3 C's that you're going to want to pay the closest attention to: is your personal and business credit, the cash flow that your business is making, and if you have any collateral like equipment or invoices or real estate that you can borrow against, you can do that as well. If you have none of the 3, then I would say the easiest place to start is to start just building your business credit and start working on your personal credit. Start there. And if you can start there, that will at least position you to get some other type of business credit and financing to increase your cash flow, so that you can use that cash flow to pay off the debt, maybe acquire some assets, some collateral that you can leverage. And there's a system that you can use, but it just depends on what your goals are in your business and what your long-term goals look like as well. So,
Jeri,
yes.
we had a Myra in the comments. So she was asking, what if you're lower than 10K monthly? Like, she was like, child, like, and I wanted to stay there because I know a lot of people that we often have in our audience, and it's not just startups, that people are not making, $10,000 a month. But what I want to say is that that's what you want to strive for. Okay, so that's what you want to strive for. But what she's explaining to you is the steps that you need to take. So why, even if you're not making that, you are positioning yourself. So you're not just sitting back doing nothing saying, oh, okay, I'm not making $10,000 a month. No, what can I be doing? And that is doing what she's telling you in this live, right? Is to position your business, to really structure your business, make sure that you, even if there many times businesses, they will skip steps. They get into business and they skip all of these steps. So now they're stuck. They can't get the business credit. They can't get the, like she said, I was there helping business owners and couldn't help a lot of them because they didn't have a strong foundation. They didn't have a bank account. If they had one, they was commingling funds between their personal and their business. That's going to have you all messed up. You're not going to be able to get any business credit. You're not going to be able to get any loans, any financing, none of any grants, any of these types of things if you're doing those types of things. So you want to first focus on getting your business well positioned, making sure that it's legally structured, making sure you have your accounts in order, right? So that as you're preparing, first of all, that's going to help you make more money in your business. Yes. It's going to help you be able to have more visibility into the finances of your business. So you will be able to better manage that cash flow.
Yep.
That's the reason why a lot of times people can't manage that cash flow, because they don't know what money is coming in and out of their business.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
You don't have a good handle. You don't have accounting system, and I hear this every day. Like, they're making good money. It's businesses make good money, and as quickly as they make it, it's gone. And they're like, well, I don't even know where that money went, because you don't have it in a system. You need bookkeeping. You need an accounting tool like QuickBooks or FreshBooks or Xero to help you have visibility into where your money is going, how much you have coming in, how much do you have going out, right? And then think about, once you have that position, what are your offerings, right? So it's not like, oh, I'm not making this. Oh, no. How are we going to make it? What business model do I need to get me towards that $10,000 a month goal?
Yep.
That's the mindset. We're here to talk about mindset shift, because sometimes we get stuck. I'm not making 10,000, but don't you want to? We can talk about all the opportunities that there are to be able to do it. Yeah. And there's funding opportunities to be able to get you the $10,000. So they're going to give you a $10,000, $20,000 grant, but not if you're not well positioned in your business. Not if you're just like, okay, I have this business, I have an EIN, but I haven't done anything with it in 1, 2, 3 years.
Yep.
Since COVID.
Yep. And that's what happens. Honestly, I mean, we work with the same type of people. And what happens is, the internet land sells people on the idea that all you need is a DUNS number, an LLC, and an EIN number, and boom, $100,000 is going to fly out of the air. And I'm sorry, but that's just not how that works at all. If it were that easy, everybody would do it. Yes. Everybody would do it. But they don't, because it's not that easy. And so what we have to understand also is that the banks can only make decisions off of the information that you give them. So if you're giving them half information and, you're not honest or upfront about the financial circumstance that your business is in, if you're hiding information, I even have had people make fake bank statements.
Yes.
Trying to get business financing and credit, like frauding the banks to try to get business credit and financing. Y'all, we can't be doing these types of things. This messes it up for other people that really do need money. So y'all, first of all, let's be honest. Getting $10,000 a month is not hard when you have a plan. So if you don't have a plan, I do not suggest you to get business credit. If you don't have a bookkeeper, I do not suggest you to get business financing. If you don't have a plan for your business and this money that you're trying to get, I do not recommend business credit for you, because what's going to happen is you're going to mismanage it. Now, we don't only just teach people how to get business credit, but we also teach them how to manage it. We teach them how to create a system around their finances. We teach them what bank accounts they need to set up. We teach them how to make it all make sense, so that they don't fall into those same traps of getting business credit and mismanaging it. But the first part of all of this is you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. So Yeah.
May I add to that too? Because this is so good. What you're talking, we're giving you the real deal. This is not fluff. We're telling you how we're doing it and how we teach other people how to do it. But you said something that's very real and true because I experience it all the time. And it is so, you not only have to have a plan, but you have to be honest and transparent in your business.
Yep.
Let me say that again. You need to be honest and transparent in your business and have integrity. And
Yeah.
it's unfortunate that I've seen a lot of businesses show that the lack of integrity that they really have in trying to get access to capital. And you think you're going to circumvent the system. You think you're going to fraudulently, modify bank statements, and that the banks don't have experts on their team that's going to know. And I've had people that apply for business credit and they apply for other financial vehicles. And the one thing that made them lose out on the opportunity was because of fraud. Because they modified a bank statement trying to look better, look better than they are, or try to give the impression that they're making more money or their business is stronger than it is. And that is doing you a disservice. So now you not only missed out on that opportunity, but you are blackballed in the financial industry. So from getting any type of financing. So the best thing to do is just work on your business, right? Taking the steps that we're telling you to take so that you will be strong. You will have a strong position so that you can walk into a bank or wherever and say, here's my portfolio. Here's my business. I need money. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to go expand. I need another building, right? I'm trying to go buy the block, and they will give you the money. But you can't just do anything or operate any kind of way and think that these financial institutions are just going to hand you over thousands of dollars and even millions of dollars. Because that's what we're asking for. We're not asking for $50, $100, right? We are businesses. We have to start behaving and showing up as real CEOs of businesses.
Yep.
That's how the big boys do it, and girls.
Yep, that's true. Let me ask y'all something. If you were to walk into a bank tomorrow, let's say today, this very moment, and ask them for some money, how much would you ask them for? What's your number? How much would it be? How much would it be if you went to the bank tomorrow and said, "Hey, bank, I need blank amount of money." What's your number? Let's see what it is, because we gonna get y'all. We gonna get y'all together today.
How much you asking for?
50K,
60K, 30K,
25K,
25K,
30K, 60K, 40K.
Another 50K, 150, 150,000. 10K, 200K.
So I'll give y'all some insight today based on the numbers that you all are giving me. Anything less than 50K, most banks don't lend that kind of money. I'll be honest with you. Most banks, big banks especially, they don't really lend anything less than $50,000. If you're looking to get anything less than $50,000, I would suggest grants or nonprofits. They give stuff like microloans. Microloans are anything that's less than $50,000. I can show you all how to get that done. We actually show it to our people in the university where to find the microloans and everything, right? 10K are more like business credit cards. So business credit cards are relatively easy to get at the 10K mark because those are relatively smaller limits on the business side. When you're looking at business credit cards, a lot of business credit cards start you off at 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 and more, because banks know that you're using it to make more money. It's not like consumer credit. With consumer credit, you get a credit card and you'll probably get like a $500 limit, a $1,000 limit, a couple $1,000 depending on the condition of your personal credit. But with business, completely different, because they know that you're using it to make more money. So, it's really, really important, y'all, that you start really taking a look at your business credit and taking it really seriously, because you do want to be able to walk in the bank clapping your hands like, it's my money and I need it now. Like, I need this.
Yes.
I need it at the best rate. I need it at the
Yes.
best term. Like, stop going out here accepting the bare minimum. Y'all, like, I swear to you, there is nothing that's stopping you from getting $50,000, $60,000, $100,000. The only thing that's stopping you from doing it is you, because there's a lot of information out here. I do understand that, but following the right information and executing on it are very different. So we can show you the right steps. We can show you the right ways. We can show you where to go, how to get it done. And we can show you how to do it without stressing yourself out and wasting time, because we don't got time to waste.
Yes, we definitely don't.
We need the money. We need the money.
Yes, yes. I always say we need to ask bigger. We don't ask for enough. We just, because we think small of ourselves, we're like, oh, they're not going to give it to us. You have to think big. I think there's a misconception about small businesses, right? Small businesses don't mean that you're not doing anything big. We're doing big things, a lot of work. We're serving a lot of people. We're employing people. Small businesses make up the majority of small businesses, period, in the United States, right? It is us. So we have power. So we have to show up like that. So if you're walking in, to a situation and you're making an ask, start making bigger asks, but make sure that you are well positioned to make that ask. That you have done your due diligence in advance to ensure your approval, that you're going to get approved for these funds that you're asking for. So I wanted to take a pause really quickly, Jeri, because we're talking about education, right? Shifting your mindset, really getting positioned, not just for a temporary fix. This is to take you to the next level, to take your business to the next level. This is the year of financial freedom. And what I love is Jeri has Flyy Credit University. And so I want you to speak a little on that. And so let me tell you that the links are in the comments. So we are both partnered together. So I'm gonna let her talk to you, and we're going to talk about our partnership, and then the scholarship that we are going to be giving away to one lucky person that is participating in this live today. Okay. So first, tell them about Credit University and what it is and the results that they can get.
Absolutely. So I'm a piggyback off of what Shantae said, because the Flyy Credit University is a place where you can think bigger. See, I've been working with business owners for the last 5 years now. And one thing that I've seen is we don't have enough confidence in ourselves. We don't have enough confidence in our business. And the confidence in ourselves, the lack of confidence in ourselves bleeds into our business. And so what happens is we don't think bigger. And when we say think bigger, what I'm saying is, how much is it going to take? You know what? Give me your number. How much do you want your business to make in the next 1 to 2 years? How much do you want your business to make in the next 1 to 2 years? I need y'all to put that in the chat really quick, because here's why. We got to understand where you want to go in order to understand what the path that you're going to take. So if you want to make $1 million, that path is a lot different than somebody that wants to make $250,000. That's a lot different than somebody that want to make their first $100,000 or $60,000. It's different. So I got $250K. I've got $1 million. I've got $1.5 million. See, y'all want millies. We want millions of dollars, but we're asking for 5 figures. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. You want to make 7 figures, but you're asking for 5. You're asking for 4 figures, but you want to make 7. So we have to fill in the gap. And the gap is, why don't you see yourself there yet? Why aren't you asking for what you need to ask for to get there yet? Why you don't? We have to change our mindset. And that is what the Flyy Credit University helps you do. Because if you want to make 7 figures, you have to be willing to invest in your business at least 5 or 6 figures. At least six figures, y'all. You want to make $1 million, but you don't
I'm
even want to
telling the
invest
truth.
$100,000 in your business. You only want to invest 10% of $1 million into your business. The kind of money that seven figure businesses put into their business is not 5 figures. It's multiple 6 figures. Understand? So we have to change our mindset about where we are going, but it has to start with your confidence in yourself and in where you are going in your business. Because I can get you 250K, I can get you $1 million, I can get you all the money in the world that you could possibly ever need for your business. But if you don't believe that you deserve the money, you are going to waste it in places that does not serve you or your business. And that is the bottom line. We are so accustomed and we are so stuck on playing survival mode.
Yes.
Survival mode, survival mode. We have to get out of survival mode. How do we get out of survival mode? Well, one, think about, do you pay yourself a salary in your business? And if you're not paying yourself a salary in your business, how much would you have to pay yourself a salary for a year for you to feel comfortable growing your business? Would it be $60,000? And if so, are you figuring that into your number? Are you figuring that into the ask of, okay, well, this $60,000 is going to go towards my salary so I can focus on growing my business. The hardest way to grow your business is when you're broke, because all you can think about is your lack of money. And because you have a lack of money, you keep producing more lack of money. It is a vicious cycle, y'all, that we don't even notice that we're doing, but it's happening. It's happening because all you can think about is, I don't have enough money. And so because you don't have enough money, you stay stuck. You're thinking too hard. You're sleeping all day. You're probably drinking too much. You're doing all these things that's distracting you from doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is get the money to grow your business. So we're going to change some mindsets. We're going to change some habits, and we're going to teach you what you need to do. What you need to do to get good personal credit, how to repair bad credit, how to pay off all your debt, how to create a system around your money, how to automate your finances, how to build business credit, how to get cars in your business name, how to do all these amazing things just with your credit is what we teach you how to do in the Flyy Credit University. We literally teach you how to get the credit that you deserve, because I believe that you deserve to get $100,000. I believe that you deserve to get 0% rates. I believe that you deserve to get the best terms. I believe that you deserve to create more opportunities for yourself, your family, your community, and the people that you serve. That's what I believe. But if you don't believe that, we got to change that today. We have to change that today, because that's the only way. So that's the reason why Shantae and I, we partner together to help change your mindset, to help guide you through what it looks like to get great personal credit, get amazing business credit. Y'all, I went from having 545 credit scores, $30,000 in debt, on the brink of bankruptcy, trying to grow my business, right? I went from that to having 800 plus credit scores. I'm talking, I had like maybe one credit card in my wallet at the time. I have over 40 credit cards now. I have diminished the fear that I had around credit, the fear that I was going to mess it up again, and the fear that this isn't for me, and the fear that I'm not good enough. When I changed my way of thinking, so did the circumstances around me. So did the circumstances. So I'm here to help you take home that $300,000, build that $1.5 million business. I'm here to help you with doing that. I'm here to give you the resources. I'm here to give you the education. And me and Shantae have teamed up to help make that happen together.
And I'm so glad that we are teamed up, because I have been looking for a long time. You know, I love collaborating and partnering because we have an amazing community, and I know the needs of my community. But I don't just partner with anybody, right? So I really vet out people. We've had many conversations before we got here, right? And I know that she is working in the best interest of everyone that she serves. She gets results just like I get results. And so that's why I'm so excited about this partnership that we have, so that you all can get the help that you need, right? So we're going to not just raise our credit scores for one temporary moment in time, but we're going to be able to to keep it that way, and then be able to leverage our credit to be able to do the things that we want, to live the life that we want, to operate the business that we want, to make the difference in the world that we want to make. And a lot of that has to do with credit. You hear all the millionaires and billionaires, they talk about business. They don't just talk about it, they're using it, they're leveraging it.
Oh my
And
God.
that's what we want for you all. Be thinking about yourselves this way. You are a $1 million, multi-million dollar, multi-billion dollar company, multi-million dollar, multi-billion dollar enterprise.
Yep.
Okay. So it's not just for some people, it's for everyone that is here and everyone that will see this video. This is what we want for you. This is what we're doing, and this is what we want for you. So that's the beauty of it, in partnering with another person that is not there, of the mindset that we want everyone to win. We want everyone to succeed. And it's too many of us that when we get a win, because it's so scarce, and we don't often find ourselves winning, right? Then we want to hoard it all. We want to hoard all the information. We want to hoard all the knowledge. We don't share it with other people because we're afraid that they're going to succeed. Another person's success is not going to take away my success. What's meant for me is for me, and what's meant for you is for you. Okay. And there's too much opportunity for us not to come out here and share the good news with you all, and let you and get serious and real, and let you know that it is for you. You deserve it. Not only do you deserve it, you can have it.
Yes.
And we're going to show you the way to get it, whatever it is that you want. And that's why education is so powerful. Knowledge is power. But I always say knowledge plus action is power. You can't just sit on knowledge. You have to take action on it. Okay, then that makes you powerful. You can do anything and everything, right? So that's the beauty of this. And so you will find in the show notes of this video, and we would drop it in the comments as well, is the link on my website. We actually have the page for the Flyy Credit University that is on there. Go check it out. All of the different courses. Go look at all of the success stories, all the testimonials that are on there of what people are able to do, how their life just shifted.
Yep.
When their mind shifted and they got the education and the knowledge, their life shifted. Amazing transformations. Okay. So if it can happen for them, it can happen for you. The link is in the comment. Go check out our video that we're together talking about this partnership, and it's in partnership to help you. Yes. And then we're going to be giving away a scholarship today. So you could talk a little bit more about that. Yes. We have the links also to our pages. So make sure you're tagging us. You definitely, if you're on here, shoot a screenshot of yourself, put it in a reel or a story or a post, and tag us in it. Okay. Yes. So when you tag us, we'll see it. And then we can know that you were one of the ones that are viewing today. If you're not on the live right now, come back for the replay and let us know that you came back for the replay. Put hashtag a replay in the comments, because this is a video. If it don't go viral, I don't know what needs to go viral. But this video, the information in here that we're giving for free, that you can take today and change your life today. Yes. This is so real. And I'm so excited for all the people that are on here that are watching today, whose lives and businesses are being changed right now.
I love it.
I love it.
So here's what we're going to do, y'all. We have decided that I am going to give someone, a lucky person, a scholarship, a year's scholarship to my Flyy Credit University Pro membership. Now, with the Pro membership, you can get started at $2.99 a month. And once you get started, you're going to get access to all of our courses. You're going to get access to our credit repair course, which teaches you how to repair your own credit. You're going to get access to our 850 Blueprint course, which teaches you everything you need to know about building and managing excellent 800 plus credit scores. You're going to learn how to master your money, right? How to budget, pay off your debt fast, and create an automated system around your finances. I'm also going to teach you how to negotiate with creditors, and I've given you my scripts in my money mastery class. You're also going to get access to our credit and cash flow course, which teaches you different ways to make money using other people's money and business credit. And then you're also going to get access to our business credit accelerator course, which teaches you how to build business credit from scratch without using your personal credit. And then lastly, as a bonus, I'm also going to throw in our travel hacker course, which teaches you how to take free trips using credit card rewards and travel points. So you're going to get everything that you need to know about personal and business credit, how to manage it, how to master it, and how to really get the best rates, the best deals, and become besties with the bank. And as a bonus, when you all join, I'm going to add you to our upcoming 7-day business credit sprint that's going to be happening at the end of this month. So that way, you're going to get access to the 7-day business credit sprint. We're going to be helping you get your first business credit milestone completed. And we're going to give you the foundation, the education, the support, and the community that you need so that you can really get the business credit that your business deserves. We're going to teach you how to master your finances. We're going to teach you how to get business credit approved. We're going to teach you how to build a strong foundation for your business credit. And then you're also going to get weekly trainings every single week so that I can make sure we holding you accountable. So you're going to get everything that you need to be very successful. And I would suggest that if you don't win the pro membership today, it's all good. Join us in the pro membership. You'll be automatically added to our upcoming 7-day business credit sprint. I'm really excited about this.
I'm so excited about it as well. So let me tell you that I'm going to pin this video to the top of our pages. So you will see a pin post on our Facebook page, and you will see the information on our YouTube. So we have people tuning in from everywhere. Okay, so make sure that we can see your comments. We're going to reach out to you through DM or your messenger. We select you as a winner, so we have to have time to go through and look at all the comments, see who did the tags and all of that, and then decide on who the winner is. We will reach out to you via messenger, either on Instagram or Facebook. And you have 24 hours to respond. If you do not respond within 24 hours, we would choose another winner. Okay. And then we will make sure next week we make an announcement of who the winner is. And so we're very excited because all of you are deserving. We wish that we could do it for everybody. But, get engaged, make sure you're participating, answering the questions, and then tag us. Share out this video. Make sure that you're following us as well. Follow her at Flyy Credit, right? Flyy Credit,
Yeah.
FLYY.
Yep.
Credit.
You know what can also be easier for me though? Because my
Yes.
team usually manages that page. Just hit me up on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram and on Facebook. So
Awesome.
you can reach me at Jeri Toliver, follow me, tag me. One of the easiest ways for us to see who's been here is you can take a picture of either the screen or if you're watching this on your phone, screenshot it, pop it in your stories if you're on Facebook and Instagram, and then just tag us in it so that we see that you were here.
Yes, that's amazing. Okay, so let people know where you told them that they can reach you on Instagram. We'll make sure that all of our contact information is also in the comments as well. Again, you can go to this description, but let them know where else they can find you and what else you have coming up. Just reiterate before we close out.
Oh, yeah, sure. So remember, we're going to be picking a winner for our Flyy Credit University Pro membership. But if you don't win today, it's all good. I would still suggest you get in ASAP because we're opening up the doors. We actually opened it up today for our next 7-day business credit sprint. We're only going to be taking 20 people for this one because we already had people on our previous wait list. So if you want to get in, please get in today. Just click the link, get started under the Pro membership, and now I will automatically add you to our 7-day business credit sprint. Y'all are not going to want to miss this because it's always lit. We have a really good time. There's a lot of really rich information, and you're really going to get the support that you need to get strides and make some progress and get results. So join today if you want to get your spot in this month's sprint, because if you don't, you're going to miss out. And you're going to have to wait until the next one. But I know that you don't want to wait. I know that you want to get results as soon as possible. So join today by clicking the link, get started, and then you'll be able to get in. For the person that wins a scholarship, you are going to be added to our 7-day sprint too. So If you do end up buying it and you still win, I'll just refund you the money. That's all good. Or you can gift it to somebody else. That's happened before too. Somebody gifted it to someone else,
I
and I
love
thought that was
gifting.
cool. I thought that was pretty cool.
It's so rewarding. It is cool. So someone is asking again where to tag us. So tag us, She Boss Talk at She Boss Talk, right?
And I'm at Jeri Toliver.
At Jeri Toliver.
Yep,
Spell
at
it.
Jeri Toliver.
And you see her name on here on the live,
Yep,
right?
that's
At
me.
Jeri Toliver and at She Boss Talk. Okay. And we may have to do a part 2.
I think so too.
We're gonna definitely have to do a part 2. If you want a part 2, let us know in the comments. Put part 2 in the
Yeah.
comments. Let us know that you want a part 2. But definitely come back, even if you were on this live. And every time I watch something, I have to go back again because there's just something that I missed or a new perspective, something new I gained every time I watch something over and over. So put this, bookmark it, save it. I save videos, right, onto my watch list. Wherever I am, wherever you are watching from, you can save this video. Definitely save it, reference it, and go share it out. If you're not already subscribed or following us, be sure to follow us, right? If you want more of this, because we are helping business owners get financial freedom. This is the year.
Yes.
2023. This is the year. And after I said this in 2022, that 2023 is the year.
Yeah.
And then after I said, I kept seeing other people saying the same thing. They were reconfirming what I already knew. This is the year. This is your year.
Yes. I call it the Jordan year, the 23. It's your Jordan year. It's time to get your championships, your rings.
Yes. This is the
It's time for
year.
you to get the credit that you deserve. Seriously.
This is the year to do it. This is the year to do it. Thank you so much, Jeri, for coming on and sharing your wealth of wisdom with us. Thank you so much for just the serving in the capacity that you do, for changing so many lives and changing so many businesses. That's where we're like. I love the people that are impacting our lives in the world. So we definitely appreciate you, and we will have you back on because this thread is popping. With all of these comments, they want more and more and more. So we're going to give them more. So I'll let my audience know when we can bring Jeri back on to give you all more of what you need to scale your businesses and to be able to build wealth through your business. You know that you are deserving. Continue to be the boss with amplified impact. And we will see you not this week, but next week, Tuesday, for more great videos. Be sure to watch our business planning one-on-one for startups or anyone that is not currently working with a success map. You definitely want to tune in for that on Tuesday. I will see you then. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.